Good evening, my friends. Chai is prepared, and we have yet another session of the Outer Worlds to look forward to. So at the moment we have two quests that we have active. It's the main quest, where we need to go to the Moon Monarch and to Stellar Bay, where we need to talk to Phineas Wells. Not sure how to pronounce that name, but anyways, that doesn't matter. We also have cleaning the cleaning machine, where we need to search the captain's terminal in the captain's quarters to see how we can repair the SAM unit that we found in the previous episode. So let's do that. What's this? Can we take anything from here? So, like the spores of the puffball cast on the wind and aligning the fresh soil, we put down new roots. Okay. We need to get up here. And captain's quarters was somewhere over... no? Yeah, that was not captain's quarters. Hold on for a second. Oh no, I'm already lost. Captain's quarters. Wasn't that in this section? Or were we in the captain's quarters? Yeah, okay, we were in the captain's quarters. It was a few days since I played the games. So I kinda lost navigation there for a second. Search term SAM. First SAM result. Experimental note OI695. Do not forget, you found a discarded sanitation and maintenance automechanical in Emerald Valley's scrap heap during your last job. It should not be too difficult to get it up and running. With a few key modifications, I can envision a combat-capable variant. Oh, that's nice. Some might say, a clean, mean killing machine. Ha, should be fun. Second SAM result. Removal of factory standard part SUDS steeper was successful. Delivery of combat modified replacement part acid steeper has been delayed. Progress setback is estimated now to be a solid 3 months. Not like I have more pressing matters to attend to. Ah, but I do. Third SAM result. And 4,500 SP, that's really nice. Okay, we need to find the acid steeper. So let's skip this for now. Actually, it's only the last one left. Let's read this. Let's read this. Sorry guys, I haven't been drinking enough water today. I am quite thirsty, so I have a little bit of a difficulty talking, it looks like. Anyways, so we have experimental note OI697. I'm giving up hope on the delivery. The part is lost in transit and it's not turning up anytime soon. But good news. I heard of a fellow who knows a gal who knows the broker who overcharged me for the information regarding the location of an acid steeper. I can filch. The part was sent to an old storage facility in Roseway. I sure never thought I'd go back to that pit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I pick it up following this next pit stop back to Emerald Vale. Wells wants me to chaperone some person of interest. Details to come later. Okay, lead conversation. Hey, there we're level 6. Awesome! We have skill and perk points. So let us take 2 on melee, 2 on range, 2 on defense. Let's take 2 on leadership. And let's take 2 on tech. Apply. Yes. Melee power attacks. By holding the attack button, you charge up an overhead power attack that inflicts significant extra damage. Okay, I like that. Doing this charge up during a standard attack will prepare a strong sweep attack that can hit multiple enemies in front of you and is hard to avoid. Company power is not to be wasted on personal projects. Okay. I like that. So we have wait. There. Perks. Okay, so we have extra HP. What do we have? You have a base armor rating which adds to any armor you wear, okay? Slow the wall. Tactical time dilation lasts longer. Surely this is normal. 25%. Toughness. You've grown healthier in your time outside of stasis. 50% health. The negotiator. Being a shrewd negotiator may cost you some friends, but you make up for it in bits. Now, I don't think that vendor prices is that important right now. Traveler, you've become very efficient at transporting goods. Maybe you should have been born as a cargo hauler. Unlock the ability to fast travel when encumbered, okay? Let's take slow the world. I think this is necessary. And health for now. Apply. Apply. Come on, apply. Okay. Accept. Okay, so I have to do... No. Wait, why didn't... so it costed... Or I only had one? Perhaps I only had one. Didn't pay that much of attention. So, let us go to journal, and we have acid sweeper. You found entries in Hawthorne's terminal in the captain's quarters regarding his attempts to turn Sam into a combat capable unit. Hawthorne planned to replace Sam's SUDS sweeper with an acid sweeper, but never picked up the part from Roseway. Okay, so it doesn't say anything more, but if we go down to Ada or to our navigation terminal, do we have a Roseway down here? Whoop. Okay, so we have no Roseway. Do we have a Roseway over here? No. So this is where we're going for the main storyline. That's us. Here we can't go. Okay, so where can we find Roseway? Wrong button, this one. which one here is... Ah, okay, it's that one. And we have more. Just going through these ones to see what is new. This one was new, okay. Okay, so for now, I wanted to level up a little bit more before we move on to in the storyline, but I don't want to waste your time, and I will check outside the recording where we can find this roseway. So let's go to Monarch and see what we can find there. Warning, dangerous. Cascadia landing pad. Yes.
Message from Dr. Wells. He'd like to congratulate you on finding a route to Monarch.
Put him on screen.
Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Culkelly.
I'm going to fight my way over land to Stellar Bay. Oh yeah, it was Stellar Bay we were supposed to go to. Tell me what you need. This is mistake. Ada, get me out of here. Yeah, okay, let's get out of here.
Initiating travel sequence to the Groundbreaker. The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
So, this is where we were supposed to go? I'm a little bit confused at the moment, I have to be honest and say that. Okay, so we can have 6 group members in total. I guess that Sam will be one of them. Let's continue. I really enjoy seeing these loading screens. They look so well designed. I like them a lot. Okay, so...
Hey, Captain. I'm in space.
This is a big place. Wow, it's a big place. MacRedd. Captain Gunnar MacRedd. For several counts of public intoxication, destruction of Groundbreaker property, unpaid docking fees, and resisting arrest. Contact Commander Sanita if you have any information concerning MacRedd's whereabouts. Failure to report a tip may result in imprisonment and a fine. Proof of kill required to collect reward. What more do we have? The team to lead Halcyon. Isn't this our friend? Yeah, Phileas V. Wells. We didn't see that one. Yeah, we kinda missed it. I recognize this one from the loading screen. This one we haven't seen yet. Taste the freedom. And we have over here. This one I recognize too. And we have nothing there.
Right this way.
So vendor machine. I think we have armor 10 at the moment. Wow, this one looks really fancy. Armor 17. How much do we have? We have 428. This is a level 5. We are now at level 6. This one was armor 9. We can't compare to what we have. 4,000, wow. Okay, let's go out. Let's take a look at armor, and here we have 10 and 10. Yeah, we don't need to buy anything at the moment. 4, 4, 3, 4. Let's keep it. Armor 10 on that one. Armor 4 on that one. Okay, let's keep the one we have. We can actually sell everything. I like this one, but it's not enough armor on it. Where did we go? We are there. Let's take this one. Can we sell with a vending machine? Do we have a sell option? Sell. And let's take we can't sell. Why can't we sell? Can we take just armor? Okay, so I guess we can't sell. What do we have here? Oh, light machine gun. 320. $71. That was not very impressive. 142. 320. These are the same ones. What do we have? If we go to weapons, 215. We can't break it down. We shouldn't break it down, I guess. We have modified it a bit. Okay, so let us actually take shock cannon. Let's take this one. Awesome. Do we need this 142? We don't have a Ford with it at the moment. Okay, so let us now just take equip. Awesome. And talk to the customs.
Identification, please.
Present Hawthorne's ID. Here you go. It's my first time here. Let's stay hypothetically speaking. I don't have an ID. What happens then? Okay, let's try to speed it up a little bit.
Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
How do I get this resolved? So I'm stuck here. I'll take it back. I'm not Hawthorne. This isn't my ship. Okay, what happens if we take this option?
Oh, thank the law. I could use a diversion. Tell me more then. Really sell it to me.
Captain Hawthorne abducted me and made me work his ship for free. I'm a prisoner. Help. I won the ship in a poker game. Hawthorne gave me his ID so I could fly it. Hawthorne died in a crash and I took his ID so I could fly his ship. I'm just borrowing it. Let's take the first one.
I like where this is headed. What happened to this vile kidnapper?
He really enjoys this. He's dead. I killed him. He disappeared in the night.
You must feel terrific. Good for you.
So you believe I'm not Hawthorne? How do I get this resolved? So I'm stuck here?
Not in the least. Good story, though.
Okay. How do I get this resolved? So I'm stuck here? Yeah, let's take this one.
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedfort, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. Can't miss it.
Any idea why my ship was impounded? I take it this happens a lot.
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Great. I'll go back to him and straighten this out. This has to be a mistake. I'm going to wring this Bedford guy's neck. Okay, let's take the first one.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure. I'm not going to do your job for you.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay. Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Got it. Her shipment? No promises.
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
I'm looking for someone named Gladys. Can I find a job around here? What can you tell me about Udom Bedfort? Seems like there's some tension between the board and Groundbreaker. See you around. Okay, we will not leave the conversation right now. What about jobs?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
I'm looking for something a little bit more local. Yeah, let's continue with that.
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
Got it, thanks. How about something long term? Nah, we're not looking for something long term.
Happy to help. That's my job, after all.
You're real good at it, too.
Well, thank you, miss. It's nice to be recognized. Yep.
Yep. Okay, how does Halcyon Holdings work anyway? I don't think there were any independent operators in the system. What do you know about Sublight Salvage? That's all I need to know about work. Yeah.
All right.
How about Gladys?
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go. On your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
I'm looking for a drink. Any recommendations? What can you tell me about Udom Bedfort? Yeah, let's take that one too.
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
Sounds like a fun guy.
Really likes his cereals, too. Maybe a little too much. Bit of a weird bird, all told.
Don't see what's so wrong about liking cereals. They're fun.
Udom takes it to an unhealthy level.
So we're gonna bribe him with cereals? Let's see. Okay, so I guess that will be it for now.
You.
This is going to be a lot to remember. So right behind you, we should find it must be her.
Move along.
Apparently no. Okay, we have one here, we have one here. Freight crew, freight crew. Do we have... So, solution vital. We have Dr. Wanda. And we have Sam still active. Okay, and we need to talk to those two people, one in engineering.
The other day it was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first, but then this...
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Okay, we will not steal anything. I learned from that mistake before. Everything here will be stealing, and we have two people in here. Feels like a really bad idea. Still stealing. Okay, let's leave those things be. Where do we go? So we have a workbench. Oh, it's her we need to talk to. Come on, talk.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
I'm interested in that MacRedd bounty. Where can I find him? So what's it like working security details on a space station? I'll be on my way. No, let's take that one.
Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
I'll take the posting. Why don't you send a Mardet to apprehend him?
Oh, I will. Soon as the chief approves the personnel reorg required for a bounty dispatch. So, in about 3 to 7 weeks.
I'll take the posting.
You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me MacRedd's head. Or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you.
Skip speed? Never heard that expression before. What bounties do you have available? So what's it like working security detail on a space station? Let's take that one.
Do I look like your gossipy best friend? While I'm on post, I take my duties real serious. I would have no qualms whatsoever escorting you to a cell. Understand?
Understand. Fine. Wow, alright. Just trying to make a conversation. Hey, no one talks to me like that. Okay, let's take the first one.
Then get to business or get moving.
So, what bounties do you have available?
Still waiting to hear back on that bounty for MacRedd. That aside, not much else. Groundbreaker's keeping calm at the moment.
Okay, I'll be on my way. So where can we go in here? Yes, we can. Can we go in here? No, we can't. Okay, so the only thing that we have here is an empty corridor. For now anyways, okay. But now I'm confused. Where do we actually go? Let's take the map. we should have actually a door out here. Ah, this is a door. Oh, sorry for that. That was embarrassing. Wow.
Purpleberry fudge, a soft sour candy shell around a sweet purpleberry flavored center. Suck it, chew it, you can do it.
Okay, so we have one over here, the Lost Hope. And we have one over here. Bell's shells discovered.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Let me see what you got for sale. What's the benefit of modifying my weapons? That's enough for now. Okay, let's take a look. Your merchant skill is equipped to the value of your best dialogue skill and is used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from vendors. Okay. It's a lot of stuff here. Is this light auto mag? Heavy, light, light. Yeah, this is light. This is slightly better, 180 DPS, and this is 110. What do we have here? This is heavy, this is light, 173. And this we do not have a Ford with at the moment, so let's skip everything. And okay. But it's good to know that we have a weapons vendor over here. Can we go in here? Wow, this entire episode is just going to be me exploring this space station. That is it.
I was wondering what they do with their waste. I guess they just chuck it down here.
I guess so.
Where's it all go?
That's disgusting. Let's go out. Okay, so we have... Let's try to do something. Oh, we have medical bay straightforward. Let's talk to the doctor,
You can't get me out of there.
which is her, I guess.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place.
What is this about? What's this about your friend? I'm leaving out of this one. I'm staying out of this one. Sorry guys, I can't read at all today.
Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Maybe I can look in on Jessie. Wait, you don't even like her, but you're checking on her? Jessie's situation sounds normal to me. Well, good luck with that. Let's take the second one.
You say that like it's weird.
It's none of my business. I was just curious. But why bother? That's just very noble of you.
It is most certainly not. And watch where you go saying that, okay? You're gonna give people the wrong idea. I just don't like to leave a debt unpaid, that's all.
Maybe I can look in on Jessie.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
A quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you will be shot on sight. Using a disguise will prevent immediate hostilities. Okay. So we can't go in, but we can disguise ourselves. Okay. This one I guess is still not with him, right in front of us.
What seems to be the problem?
I'd like to see Jessie Dolye. Can I buy supplies from you? You seem well stocked. See you around.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
Perception. The records say. Have you actually spoken to her yourself? What was she admitted for? Why would she refuse visitors?
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying.
Can I buy supplies from you? You seem well stocked.
Not without dispensation from Chief Junlei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here.
How do you mean?
We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff. We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable.
See you around.
Take care.
Okay, so we need to get in here somehow. Can we buy a disguise somehow and get in? I'm not gonna try to get in right now, definitely not. Let's leave that for a second and let's go up and see what we can find here. Nothing here. Hack 20, message admin access, public notes. This one we can't do because we don't have hack 20. Ship impounded. Looking for work. Down on my luck. This is a general notice about your impounding policies. If the board impounded your ship, take it up with the board. Their embassy is the Gorgie building opposite to Sublight's warehouse. Send them your questions, outstanding fees, and hate mail. Especially hate mail. Okay. Okay. Let's not read all of this. Let's leave this for a second.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastard.
Can we go in here? Yeah, we can.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
Okay, let's talk to Bedford.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Alex is dead. Forget Alex. Why'd you impound my ship? I'm going to wring your scrawny neck, you... Okay, I'm not gonna read that word. Give me back my ship. Alex isn't important. I'm here to turn in Phileas Wells. Let's take this one.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
I'm sorry for your loss. Forget Alex. Why'd you impound my ship? Okay, let's take the first one.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
And that's what he's regretting? That's interesting. Okay. What was your relationship with him? These ones we have read.
He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Okay, so lie. Yep, he sure did. I really wouldn't know. Forget Alex, and these two we have read. Let's take the first one.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
So we can lie again. He was eaten alive by feral canids. He died in an escape pod accident. Trust me, you don't want to know the details. Okay, let's take that one.
You're quite right, of course. Best not to pry into such dismal things.
Again, I'm very sorry. Can we get back to the topic at hand? So, about my ship. And I guess we're not here to turn in Phileas Wells. Let's take this.
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Now I'm kinda curious. Are we supposed to give him information about Wells? Or are we supposed to not do it? Well, Alex never mentioned Phileas Wells. Let's keep him a secret for a bit more. We might have use of him.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
What about the board having your head? I know where to find Phineas Wells. I want to ask you something else. Take the first one.
It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
Okay. Is there anything I can do to help? Stop playing coy, Bedford. Fine. Have it your way. First one.
Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. Well, it's my white whale, I suppose.
Alright, I'll tell you where Wells is. I can't tell you where Wells is. Okay, let's keep him a secret for a bit more.
Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work.
We're leaving. Okay. So I'm still wondering.
Have you seen this man?
We have engineering here. Let's go and see if we can find this other person that we that might give us a job.
This is Halcyon's XF411s and an old Yakita 37.
Engineer.
Remember Auntie Cleo? Because she remembers you.
This is no, this is Song Yang. Steel, no thank you. Sealed. So we can't go further in. This was only engineer. She might be up here actually. No stealing, thank you.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Nice place you got here, chief. I'm captain of the Umbrella, recently unshackled from Groundbreaker's impound. I don't plan to stay long, Captain.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
I'll do whatever I can to help you keep the peace. I'll try not to start any fights, but I might have to end some. Salute. Copy that, Chief.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Now that my ship's out of impound, I can safely say I am headed for Monarch. None of your business, just passing through. Let's take this one.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Thank you kindly. So, it seems kind of warm in here. What's going on? What's it like being in command around here? You don't have a lot of faith in the board. Well, we'll be on our way.
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Why haven't you fixed them yet? I'm sure your capable staff can stay ahead of the problem.
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Is there no room for compromise? Surely the board doesn't want Groundbreaker to roast.
They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves. The board isn't helping and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
Intelligence. You need a contractor to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate. Is there a way I can help? How do the heat radiators work? Let's take the first one. A little bit of extra XP.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Got it. I'll take care of that right now.
Hold on. There's something you should know before you go charging off. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
I'll get you those parts from the back bay. You can't get these parts anywhere else. Can't we try to talk this out with whoever is down there? Have you tried sending anyone else down there to get the parts?
Those idiots are immune to reason, and they don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last. If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts.
So that means that violence is sanctioned. Okay, that's awesome. You can't get these parts anywhere else?
You must not have been here long. In Halcyon, new parts come by way of interstellar freighters from Earth, and the board monopolizes that kind of trade. That means I'd have to negotiate with the board. I've already given them the shops, the docking fees, and a damn embassy.
Their negotiations sound like a bureaucratic coup. Aren't you just delaying the inevitable by cannibalizing Groundbreaker systems?
Damn right. And while I'm captain of the Groundbreaker, it falls to me to preserve this ship's independence.
I'll get those parts from the back base.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Okay, so we have a little bit of stuff to do.
This is Halcyon News.
And let's see what more we can find. This looks like medicines and stuff.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor. Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only a testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons, for those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
Let me see what you got for sale. Tell me about your wares. Are you a spacey yourself? I should go. Okay, but that's good to know. What do we have here?
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. I've got a fresh ground batch of spratwurst cooking. They're terra-fried to lock in the juices. How about a grinder's dozen?
Okay, let's leave for now. At least we have a little bit of stuff that we have.
Oh, neat! They got stuff in here I haven't seen in ages.
Contractor. Here we can go down. Is this the way down to? Let's actually go and check the journal. We have worst contract. Talk to Jessie. Oh yeah, true, we have the holographic shroud, but we need to find a moderate ID cartridge. We have the cleaning machine, that's it. Where do we have? Yeah, here we have them. Dorset in sick bay. We have hunt down and kill captain and the worm ship. Okay. How about map? So this one is passage to anywhere. This is Gladys. We have nothing over here. I guess that we have nothing. Can we zoom out? We have a little bit over here. So we basically have to go down here where we were. Or can we go down here? Let's try. This is up.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the Unreliable?
Let's take this one.
Sure you are. Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door.
So you're a Sublight employee. I should go, because yeah, he is. Okay, should we go in? We're starting to have a lot of quests right now to take care of. Not sure it's actually a good idea to go in right now. Let's go back here in... no, let's talk to her actually, otherwise I will forget about talking to her later on.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
Okay, let's continue with Captain Hawthorne.
A little advice. Before you start telling lies, get a feel for who you're talking to. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
I didn't kill him. Don't let Ada hear you calling her her ship's names. Get to the point.
Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
Just like in the serials.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
I don't have a nav key, but can I still take the job? What's so special about Stellar Bay?
First, an embargo that's been active ever since the board pulled its forces off-world. Few regulations, plenty of freedom. And second, all the goodies that no one had time to pack.
Yeah, let's take this one.
I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits.
I'll take it. I take it Sublight isn't strictly a salvage operation.
These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down.
What kinds of other sectors does Sublight pursue other than salvage and shipping?
Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities.
So you're a company of bureaucratic pirates. Sounds complicated, not but profitable.
Your words, not mine.
You're very honest about Sublight's criminal side. How organized is this business? Back to my other questions.
Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets, grids in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one.
You're very honest about Sublight's criminal side.
Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble. Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate.
Okay, let's not. Okay, so we need to talk to Gladys,
Be
no matter
seeing
what.
you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
Okay, my friends, that will do for this episode. Didn't get a lot of stuff done, but at least we have plenty of new quests that we will take care of, or at least initiate in the next episode. But for now, I thank you very much for watching, and I see you next time.